Mace is 'n jong talentvolle filmmaker wat verkies om die positiewe stories van die lewe te vertel. Ons kameraspan het in die Kaap by hom gaan kuier om meer uit te vind oor sy passie en inspirasies.
Filmmaking, like any art form, is such a creative process. I think that it needs to be honest. You go through the worst times, you know, you put yourself in the worst spaces to just get one shot, or to get that photograph. You'll go and, you know, climb a mountain so high up to get a little picture. But to you, that picture will mean the world. But to everybody else, maybe not. But as long as you're happy and you can share your art form and share those moments with like-minded people, that's what it's all about. I think from a young age, I've always been attracted to telling stories, more honest stories. After school, I worked in the industry for about 6 months. I hated it. I absolutely hated it. It was, there was such a level of hierarchy, and it was a super pretentious kind of industry, and you got put into a place in a kind of box, and I just wanted to be more involved. So I left. I had nothing to do with film for another 6 months, and I went to Australia and I worked as a brick labourer there. I came back and I really missed the art form, and I missed creating films, and I sold my camera and everything to kind of go to Australia. But when I came back, I was adamant about creating films and studying film. So I enrolled at a local film college, which kind of made me lose all my passion once again. So I said to my parents, listen, you know, like, I'm gonna have to leave this place. And they were like, well, you know, if you do that, you're gonna have to go off and kind of create some financial income. So with one of the other students that I met at AFTA, we became really good friends. We started a company together, a little film production company, and we used to go out and film events. I left that, and then obviously I had to go and work in the industry to try and make money. I worked for another company. I worked in the creatives department. I loved it, but at the same time, it wasn't my own project, and I think I've always had the need to kind of, I'll be passionate about something for a certain period in time, and then I just want to go off and I want to do something different, and I want to continue to create films. But then when I left, I kind of met YouTube and what YouTube's all about in the online space, and having the ability to be able to just share freely, and there's a market here to be able to create content that I feel passionate about, and at the same time make money doing it. You know, I don't really feel like I'm in the position to give anyone advice because I'm still so young, but if I had to give people advice of kind of my short journey so far, I would say that if you are passionate about filmmaking or any form of art, it's about doing what makes you happy. You're gonna reach a stage in your career where it's gonna be so difficult, you know? You'll find a solution. Like, filmmaking is just problem solving, that's all it is. And the answer is the final film, the little piece that you see in your 16:9 screen. That's all the hard work went into that. And the rest is just a journey. And I think that if you're doing it for the right reasons, I mean, you're winning. You're completely winning at life. And it's not about money or a hierarchy or fancy cars and models, as kind of this fabrication as the industry is seen, as what we see it as, you know. I think as youngsters coming into the film industry, we had to start using film for the right reasons, start spreading positivity. It's about sharing a positive message. There's so much negativity. I mean, on the news, all we hear about is the bad stuff. Where's the good stuff? You know, there's so much everywhere. I could mention thousands of people doing great things every day. If you could take YouTube and you have hundreds of filmmakers telling positive stories, there'll be a great space to share honesty and positivity, and turn the internet into a colorful place.